Hey traders, I'm testing out the RSI overbought oversold levels right here in this video. So this is just for pure experimentational purposes, right? So we're seeing that I'm currently seeing that if something goes above the 70 line or below the 30 line, it generally can't sustain above that level for very long. So for that reason, it will generally speaking go down further. Okay. So right here we see that it hit above the 70 line for a little bit. And that's why I put the sell in ideally. So um it's fairly simple process. So all you have to do is just go through a few of these and see where some overbought oversold levels are coming. And there is a risk to this trading method. That's that it sustains above the 70 level for an extended period of time. Okay, so let's say you got into here. It might have been here at the end, so that would have been probably a loss. Okay, so sometimes longer trade expirations can be a little bit more safe for this method. Um, so sometimes some traders would do up to a minute. Okay, that's a little bit safer, typically speaking. So it really just depends on what I'm seeing. So here, for example, I'll probably put in a minute here and put that in right there. So it's going to be a buy level right there. And the risk with a minute is that it might just go up all the way, right? And then it can go through like a full entire cycle. That's the risk to it. Okay. And with this strategy, if it falls down even like much further, right, or goes up much further, if you're doing a sell, right, you can do another sell, you can do another buy, right? It's pretty simple. So now it's going to go up a little bit. So as you see right there, there's a little bit of momentum happening now, upwards momentum pushing it forward. Um, and as around 20 more seconds to push above the level here, and sure enough, it did. So now it's a little bit below it. So it's kind of stagnating around this level right here. Maybe about 10 more seconds left. I'd be pretty lucky if I make this one, actually. I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. So that worked out fairly well. And so the minute duration is a little bit safer, like I did discuss, but sometimes I'll do the 30-second expiration. So it really just depends on what I'm feeling for the specific asset I'm trading with. Mm-hmm. Okay. So this one seems to be going down quite a bit. So I'm going to give you a minute here. Goodbye. So it went below that level right there. Okay. It's below the 30 level. And it's a minute. Okay. So I have a good amount of time. So it's fairly safe. So the minute for it to kind of work its way up. And if it falls down further, I can do another buy actually. So that's a method. And that's part of the method. Okay. So we have about 30 more seconds. We're just hoping it sustains above, and it doesn't like if it goes to the oversold level, or overbought level roughly, right here. That's going to be a kind of a dangerous territory, and it could fall down quite substantially. But right now, I think it's fairly safe territory. It's kind of in between right here now. So we have about 7 more seconds. So unless a huge drop happens, we're fairly safe. And voila. So we made that another win right there. So um, this strategy has a fairly good success rate, especially if you do it a minute. Um, 30 seconds can also work well in some cases. So let me just go through another one. So this one just recently hit that level right there, really briefly. Now it's a little bit too late, so I won't get into it now. But this strategy requires that you get in like kind of just instantly after like it hits the level. Okay. And by the way, IQ option is a European regulated um binary options platform, and it's one of the few that is regulated by a fairly decent authority. Okay, it was regulated by the Cyprus Securities and Exchange Committee, which is fairly regulated compared to many other binary options trading platforms out there that aren't regulated by any authority really, especially not a European authority. Okay, so as you see right here, this is going to be kind of risky territory. So I'd be surprised. Um, okay, there we go. If this one won, and sure enough, it did. Okay, so this strategy sometimes even surprises me. So, so IQ option, as I said, really regulated, really safe platform. It's used by over 170 million people worldwide. Okay, so if you want to trade on IQ option, you can go to becoinnet, right? Go to brokers, and then go to IQ option. So once you go to IQ option, you can sign up with this link right here, and you can get a 50% welcome bonus. So it's basically free money. But if you want to start out with a demo account, you can start with $10,000 on a demo account just to toggle around with strategies like I was doing right there, right? And after you're comfortable with the strategies, then you can start with, let's say, $50 in a real account. But you don't even have to put $50 in. You can put a minimum of $10 in, okay? And the minimum trading size is just $1. It's a user-friendly platform, and it provides high returns. It's a high-risk platform, so it provides high returns, right? If you are successful with your trades. So, how do you how do you make sure you're successful with your trades? Well, one way is to use becoinnet. So becoinnet actually does short-term asset forecasts. So what it does is you can look here and see what's going to go up and down within the next minute, uh, or the next 5 minutes, or the next 15 minutes. So it's really great for short-term asset forecasts. So for example, right here, the New Zealand dollar slash maybe dollar is expected to go down within the next minute. Okay. Uh, and if you want longer-term forecasts, you can just click on any of these upper ones right here, and you can see right here, for example, Bitcoin is expected to go up on um, pretty much every time frame. So next week, next month, next year. Okay. Same as let's look at some forexes. So forexes here is the Euro USD. So over the next year, it's expected to go up a little bit. Over the next month, it's expected to go down a little bit, right? So this is just an overall helpful tool. It references dozens and dozens of technical indicators and dozens of fundamental indicators too. So it references news sources, for example, to predict the most likely event of happening. Okay, so for example, Nvidia is expected to go up 43 to 44%. Okay, so these are just examples here. So Becoinnet is just a really resourceful source. It has a roughly 65 to 75% accuracy rate, which isn't perfect, but it's actually around the same as many professional day traders. So you get a professional day trader recommending you trade, basically. But if you want to do your own trades, of course you can. That's what these videos are for. So uh, go over to becoinnet, and you can go over to IQ option right here and get click on this link. Try out the demo first, and if you want, deposit, let's say, up to $50 to start out with, and once you're more comfortable, you can deposit more money in, and this could potentially become a real income source for you if you are successful enough with trading on IQ option. So happy trade.